Our next artist was part of the Visual Arts of South Asian Festival. Salma Khan is an artist focusing on experimental photography and mixed media. These mediums allow her to explore the relationships between objects, applications, and the dialogue it follows. She believes we humans long for connections. The simplest way to communicate our identities, past experiences, feelings, emotions, and desires is through the creation of art. Salma's journey into art began with the help of her brother.
My brother, he went to school, art school in Pakistan. So art kind of runs in my family in that sense. That's how I began my art studies and furthered my interest. I went to Ontario College of Art and Design, and I took photo and film because I was so impressed by Deepa Mehta that I wanted to become like her. And then I started studying furthermore, and then I thought, okay, is it even possible being in Canada and thinking about Deepa Mehta? So then I switched my major from film to photo.
Aside from filmmaker Deepa Mehta, some of Salma's influences include other legends.
We celebrate ACISA Khan. His calligraphy was the best that I have seen, and then there was Athar Jamal. He is a master of watercolor paintings. And then when we moved here, at that time, I started taking an interest in terms of the politics and other things. So Shirin Nishat from Iran and Jenny Holzer from US and Ansel Adams from US as well. So those are the people that I looked up to.
When capturing a certain image, Salma has a distinct process that she likes to use to make it happen.
Most of my process involves what is happening around me. So artist provides the best reflection of anything that is happening around them. So most of my work is around human rights to political sense, what is happening on the world screen. And so I read news, I take philosophical interest in different aspects and science. So through that process, I develop, okay, why it is happening and how we can resolve it. And should we challenge the process, what is happening around us?
During the pandemic, Salma has been using the time to make sense of everything that is happening and how she can use that towards her work.
Going back to the beginning of it, how everything was closed down and you had to retract yourself from everything, from social scale to every aspect. You could not travel, like I'm talking about myself. I could not travel, I could not meet new people and discover new places. So during this time, I have been trying to keep myself sane. I have tried to learn new techniques. As I mentioned, I have done film and photo. So painting was not one of my forte. I have been painting and doing different illustrations, so that it has become an integral part of my process. And now, how I cope with the stress and everything which is going around us.
Now that things are moving in a more positive direction, Salma is looking forward to the future.
Well, as everybody is excited, I am excited to travel as well. It's been a long time we have been stuck in our own bubbles and meet new people and go out of our house. So that will allow me to take more photographs and get back to what I stopped doing.
And if Salma was to put her work in a capsule and someone discovered it 50 years from now, here's how she would want them to feel.
I would like them to go back in time and see how our lives were during this time, during this pandemic, and even after that, like what kind of society we had lived in, and it should be reflective of that, because I enjoy documentary style photography. So that is something I want people to see through my paintings, to photographs that I take. Something that reflects what is currently happening here. So if somebody is looking at the old photographs of Ansel Adams, you are back in time. So this is the same thing. The feel, the essence of our lives should be reflected at that time. Okay, this is a person, and through their eyes we are seeing what it was like.